Hey everybody, this week we're going to be doing a shelf mount without knowing where the studs are. So we're going to be using two different style of make your own anchors. We're going to be using the flip toggle style and then this screw in style. Both of these are rated to 100 pounds. So with this style, you screw a 1/2 inch clearance hole, push it in, and then you push this little cinch plastic piece in, and I'll show you when the time comes on how to do that. And then this, you can see that it has little threads on it, well, not very coarse threads that throw that thread into the drywall. So we're going to get right into this. We're going to be using a level to get this thing leveled on the wall, and cordless drill, and then the screws and the anchors. So here we go. So what I've done is, you saw me lift the shelf up there, use the level, and I had my pencil and marked the first 3 holes so I can go ahead and put an anchor in the wall. Since they're rated to 100 pounds and this shelf weighs about 30 pounds, those 3 first screws will hold the shelf on the wall, and then I can mark the other 6 holes while it's up on the wall, recheck level, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to go ahead and use a smaller drill bit, since I need to drill a 1/2 inch clearance hole, and with this smaller one I can be more precise with the marked holes, and then I can go ahead and use the 1/2 inch drill bit and really open the holes up. Now, one thing I want to point out is I've got an electrical receptacle right in line with where I'm going to be drilling, so I don't want to go, just crazy drilling these holes out. I'll need to be aware that as soon as I get through this drywall, there could be possible wires. There may even be a stud, so I may not have to use these at all. As soon as I get through that wall, if I see wood, then I know that I've got a stud and I won't have to use these anchors at all. Alright, now that I've got my holes drilled on the wall, I can push these in and go ahead and pull back on it. That little curved part is going to make this set, and that's going to create the anchor that we're wanting. So now our anchors are on the wall. We've got 3 screws ready. I'm probably just going to go ahead and use 2 of these, since we just want to mark the other 6 holes required to hang the shelf. Put these in my pocket so I don't have to be searching around while I'm holding that shelf by myself. The other important thing is you want to make sure that you're not just going to really drive these things in there. So I always like to turn my drill down, set the clutch properly to where I'm not going to over torque the screws. And now we're ready. All right, so now the other 6 holes are marked. I just need to drill clearance holes. I like to drill clearance holes because even though this will drill into the wall, sometimes these will walk, and you'll find that once you put your shelf or whatever you're mounting to the wall, it doesn't line up anymore, and it's because this will walk on you. So I like to put just a small clearance hole in there, and it keeps this nice and centered. So I'm going to go ahead and put these other anchors in the wall, mount the shelf, and we're done. All right, we're going to go ahead and mount this shelf, and we're out of here. Always make sure to check level again. Even though those anchors in the wall, the shelf could have moved or flexed. So I'm going to make sure to check level again. All right, so that's all there is. 9 anchors. I'm going to have to put 1 screw on this side over here. I actually did hit a stud, so I'm going to go get a good screw to put into that stud that matches the other screws, and I'll get this done. But about 10 or 15 minutes and this job's done. So that's how you would mount a shelf with drywall anchors that are rated up to 100 pounds. We'll get some trophies on this shelf and it'll look real good. So I want y'all to like and subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. We'll be doing this stuff every week. We get up to 100 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. So stay tuned.